Today's lesson is a continuation of last time's session, which was about finding the union and intersection of two sets or more. Today we will apply as well on the intersection and union, but this time we're going to include complement sets with them. For example, here we are given the universal set A, B, C, D, E, F, and three other subsets. We are asked to find the intersection between set A and the complement of set C prime. Before we start, whenever we see that we are asked to find the intersection or union with complement sets, step number one is find the complement of all sets that you have by referring back to the universal set. I'm going to start by finding the complement of A. If you notice here, we have A. To find A prime, so I'm going to write it next to it. Remember that A prime has all the elements that are found in the universal set but are not found in A. So we cross out what is found in A and we write what is left. So we refer to set A, it has element A. I need to cross it out from the universal set. It has also B and it has C. So we are left with D, E, and F, and this is the complement of A. Now I'm going to find the complement of set B, and that's B prime. We will refer to the universal set and eliminate from it the elements that are already found in B. So B has element B, and it has element C, and it has element D. So the elements that are left for the complement set of B are A, E, and F. The third complement is C prime. Again, C has A. We're going to eliminate element A, has E and F. So C prime includes element B, C, and D. Now let's find the intersection between sets A and C prime. Remember, when we have intersection, this means the common between both sets. I'm going to write them under each other to identify the common elements between those two sets. And C prime, B, C, D. I'm going to circle the common elements. As you notice that the common elements are B and C. So A intersection C prime is going to give us a set that has two elements and they are B and C. Find B prime intersection C prime. Remember, intersection means the common. We're going to write B prime and C prime to identify the common elements between them. You notice here we do not have any common elements between B prime and C prime. In B prime, we have elements A, E, F. Here, B, C, D. No common elements. So the intersection between B prime and C prime is equal to an empty set. Question number 3, find A prime union B. Remember, union means that we are going to combine the elements that are found in A prime and B. And if we have any repeated elements, we are going to write them only one time. We will start by writing A prime and B under each other. Now let's start first identifying if we have any common element to avoid writing it two times. If you notice here, we have the element D is found in A prime and in B. So I'm going to cross it out from B to avoid writing it two times. Now A prime union B is going to be, I'm going to start with set A prime, D, E, F, and then I move to B, B, C. D is already written, so I don't write it for the second time. This is the union between A prime and B. Now, just to make it better in looking at it, I'm going to arrange them according to alphabetical order, and that's B, C, D, E, and then F. That doesn't mean if you wrote it without any order, it's wrong, because sets, they do not need order. Question number 4, find the union between A prime and C prime. We are going to write both sets under each other. Now we're going to eliminate any common elements in order to avoid writing them. We have the common element is D. We are going to write it only one time, and the answer would be A prime union C prime. We're going to start with A prime, listing the elements of A prime, D, then E, then F, followed by the elements of C prime, B, and C. We don't write D because we already wrote it. Now we're only going to order them based on alphabetical order, B, C, D, E, and then F. So just to wrap it up, if you have a union and intersection with complement sets, even if you're not asked to write the complement sets, write them at the beginning next to the sets that are given to make it easier for you to identify the intersection and the union between any given set.